Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mammal and Psychic Medium. Welcome to a no contact, low communication reading for my singles out there. We're going to ask Spirit, will they be back today? That is the number one question, usually on a no contact person's mind. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? But will they be back? Yes or no, Spirit? Give me a definitive answer today. So we're going to put this out to the universe. We're just going to ask for some messages. If you found this reading is meant to be heard for you. All signs and any sign of the person that you may be thinking of. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Very grateful that you were guided here. Let's see. Spirit, please share with me any loving messages. What is it that you have? What is it that you want for us? For anyone who found this reading today, I am listening for you now. I have a habitual liar, can't be trusted, won't change, Pinocchio knows. Okay, so are you dealing with somebody that you just can't trust? You just keep trying and you keep wondering when a thing's going to get better, and you keep giving them the benefit of the doubt, Spirit just said, and it's just becoming very difficult, trying to work it out forever. You and me, you're a soulmate. I feel like we should be together. We're still in love. We're trying to stay together. So, but we can't stay together with lies. So that's something that we have to, but the truth always comes out. So the person who you keep catching in lies over and over again, at what point are they going to realize that, you're always going to find out? I have immaturity, inexperienced. That came into me as their true colors. Okay, something about their true colors showing, little bit of a sense of you can say something and do something, but your true personality keeps coming out. Who are you kidding? So there could be, even though you love this person, you could be disappointed in this person. You could be, questioning them all the time. And just because you don't trust them. And we've been through a lot together, Spirit just said. I have the rival. Choose them. The rival is in control. So I'm going to say this is a feeling of somebody else coming into this connection. So who is the rival? Who is the person who has interfered in this connection? And they're saying they're not happy. Okay. They don't like it. So I guess they want to be with your person. Okay. Spirit, tell me more. We'll get some more about that in a minute. That's okay. I have parties, events, good times. I'm having a good time. I could be out having a good time with this. Could be a new person that this person has been with, and they don't like the idea of that. There's a sense of they still want to work it out with you, or they're still talking about you, or they're not committing to this third party. They're just having a good time. It's not necessarily a third party. It could be that they're dating somebody new. And that's that person's not happy. They don't want you to come back. And what's going to happen. So let's see. I have a love triangle, cheater, many sex. You're not in a love part. If you're in a no contact, you're not in a love triangle. You may feel like you are, but this person right now could be dating somebody else. Let them date somebody else. You don't want to be, you're not competition, Spirit just said. And it's, there's not, you're not going to compete. Okay. If this person wants to date somebody else, then, you're not going to be competition, and you're not going to put yourself in the situation where you have to prove yourself to anybody that they should be with you over somebody else. Like, no way, walk away. You're not going to do that. Your standards are higher. Don't like something, you're turned off, it's not cute, they say things and they do things, but it's not funny to you. They think it's funny, but it's really not funny. It's kind of obnoxious or immature. So there's this sense of this person, I don't know if they're trying to make you jealous. I feel like that's what's going on, that if they make you jealous, then somehow you're going to beg them to be back. But it's kind of backfiring on them is how I feel. I have it's growing old. They need to grow up. So there's a lot of immaturity here. There's a lot of, I feel like this person's been trying to make you jealous. And I feel like the person who they are with really wants to be with them. And now is kind of, I guess trying to prove to them that you don't want, they don't want to be with you, or they should be choosing them. So, but it's not a competition. So don't even allow it to happen. Like if they want to be with somebody else, they're with somebody else. Fine. You're not with them. You block them, you move on. So as far as will they be back, they're not going to be back until this is all gone away. And they say that they only want to be with you. I have a Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. I have a 7 of Cups. I have a 9 of Swords. And I have a Queen of Cups. This is coming into me as your person is worried that you have options too. Because you could be saying, I'm not playing this game with you. It's not funny, the things that you say and do. It's not funny that you're out there dating other people, and you somehow get the information back to me so that I'm jealous. It's not working, okay? Like none of those tactics are working on you. So you've got to realize that you do have other options. Your person is realizing they have other options. This is coming into me as, I'm going to say a moment in time is how I feel, that they either admit their emotions or they're like stopped in their tracks. It's almost like I'm stopped in my tracks with something that hits them emotionally. And they either realize that they're headed in the wrong direction. They realize they've been doing all the wrong things. They realize like none of this is working to win you back. So there's this incredible sense of moment in time. How do I want to say it? Just this, just an aha moment. And I think that your person, all these kind of immature tactics haven't been working. I guess they've been going down the wrong path, trying to make you jealous, dating other people, letting you know that they're with other people. It's just, none of it is working. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have a 5 of Cups. I have a Queen of Pentacles. And I have a Muse of Swords. So this is coming into me as my life. I hate to use this word, but my life sucks without you. It's almost like I had more going on when I was able to talk to you and work things out, and you maybe gave this person a sense of security. Maybe you helped them hold together their life somehow. But it is a feeling of my life is not doing as well as it was when you were with me. And I do feel like I'm now struggling. So that's part of the aha moment too. But I feel like there's something that strikes them suddenly. It could be that they find out that you dated somebody else, that you've been talking to a friend, Spirit just said. So you could be talking to one of their friends and they don't want you to be with their friend. I have a Page of Cups. That came into me as moving on, that they really are feeling like you're moving on. They're afraid they're losing you. So that is really what's going on right now. So this is a Muse of Emotions, Muse of Swords. So this is almost a feeling of I'm realizing my feelings. I've been giving this a lot of thought. Bottom of the deck, I have a 2 of Pentacles and a 6 of Wands. So, and I'm going to say 10 Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let's see. going back and forth with this. This just came into me as unfinished business. It feels like we were put together for a reason, and I almost want to recapture you, and I can't figure out how. So this 10 of Pentacles is, the 10 of the Wheel of Fortune is coming into me as, I know we're supposed to be together, but I just can't figure out how. And that's why this person's been playing all these games. These games are mind games. The mind games are immature. They think they're funny, but they're not. And so the mind games are have to stop. And of course, you're in agreement with that. The mind games aren't funny anymore. They aren't funny. They're obnoxious, and it's, you know exactly what they're doing. But this is almost a feeling of, I'm seeing a future with you, or I'm thinking about a future with you, but I just don't know how to get there. I just don't know what to do. Well, the first thing they do is they stop dating other people and they start to talk to you. But I feel like even that's part of a game for them. That's a, see, I could be with anybody game. See, I told you that if you didn't want to be with me, then I can be with anybody. And it's they don't have to prove it to you. You know they can be with anybody, and you can be with anybody. So it's, do they want to be with you is the question. We ask Spirit, are they coming back? Spirit, what are the feelings? I send telepathic messages to you. Okay, you could be feeling that. You could be feeling that they are still talking to you. I'm at a fork in the road, but no matter which way I go, it will always lead to you. Wow. Okay, that's a big one. I mean, even this 2 of Pentacles, because eventually you make a decision. You know, this is a back and forth, but at some point you do make a decision. You do have to pick. And if they're saying it will always lead me back to you, they could be just going through this back and forth energy, which is, you know, just painful, quite frankly. But I feel that they're trying to find the answer for themselves. And sometimes you just have to feel the pain, and that no contact until they're ready to make a move. They have to feel the pain enough so that they make the move to come back. If only I could turn back the hands of time. They have regrets. Maybe they're going to admit their regrets. Maybe they will admit that they lied to you, and I'm sorry I lied to you, and I want to make things right. Call me, text me, just reach out. Now, you're not calling anybody, all right? This person, if they're putting out the vibe that you're supposed to reach out to them, you're not chasing them, okay? And the mind games aren't funny, and you're not chasing, okay? So that is imperative, Spirit's saying. Like, that is not something that, unless you're the one, this is in reverse, you're the one who's dating somebody else. So you're not chasing. There's no reason for you to be chasing this person, none whatsoever. You're too good for me. I wonder what you see in me. A little bit of self-doubt there. You pushed me away. Can we just keep this on the low? I don't think so. I either want to be in a relationship or I don't. I'm going to show you quicker and better than I can tell you. So if they come back, maybe they just want to talk, you know, see you. They don't want to do it over the phone. They want to see you in person. So that would be the best thing to do. Alcohol numbs the pain. I suppress my feelings because it's easier than embracing them. They could be drinking too much right now. Maybe that 5 of Pentacles, that 5 of, what did we have? 5 of Cups earlier, that they are just numbing the pain. And that's not good for anybody either. We are twin flames, and you are my mirror soul. Okay, check out your twin flame reading that I've been posting over the last week. See if there's any additional messages there for each sign. Oops, this one's flipping over. What does this say? We are direct reflections of each other. The way you feel is the same way I feel too. I just feel like the mind games are getting old, and I don't care how old you are. You know, sometimes people just behave. They think it's going to work, but it backfires. Like these mind games backfire, something like that. We have what it takes to go the distance. We do have the long-term vibes. We could go to the distance. So they're giving a lot of thought to what would it take and why, but this person hasn't put the brakes on the behavior that they're doing right now. I'm afraid you won't accept me for my flaws. All right, let's get a few more cards. Let's see what else they're saying. Spirit, tell me what else I need to know about this connection. Will they be back? I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a Fool. I have a Seven of Pentacles. I have a Death card. Okay, so if they end the connections that they have started, they're dating somebody, it doesn't mean anything. They're not really into that person. They're just doing it to make you upset. Then I feel like we can rebuild, because I do feel like this person feels more secure when they're with you. The Fool came into me as starting over and giving it a second chance, and then working hard at rebuilding was the Seven of Pentacles. So I am going to say yes for, in some cases, for most of you, that this person they're putting too much energy into trying to upset you for me to believe that they don't want you in their life. So that's what I'm going. They are going out of their way to make you jealous, prove to you that they're happy when they're really not. A little bit of being in your face. I have a Queen of Swords. I have a Ten of Pentacles. They know they could be happy with you. Page of Cups. I still have feelings for you, of course. Renewed feelings, they're saying. There's definitely some kind of aha moment. I'm just asking Spirit what that is. It's a feeling of, I either bump into you in person, I see you, you could be with somebody else, you could be with a group of friends, there could be envy there, jealousy there. And it's definitely eye-opening that my heart is still with you and it's not over. Spirit just said it's not over. So what does that mean to you? It's not over. So that tells me that it's coming back around. Spirit, final messages. No one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. So they could be realizing that for whatever reason, they just haven't moved on. Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection. They're not rushing to your door, and they know how to get a hold of you. They know how to reach out to you. So they've got to make up their mind, and they have to end something for sure. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars, because you most definitely are my destiny, and we belong together. Okay, that's a yes. Not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. And Spirit just said they're playing around. Okay, they're playing around. They could be, dating other people, and that could be bothering you. They're just out there having a grand old time, and they're thinking nothing of it. Like, what's it to you? I'm single. But it's very upsetting to you, because it's just hurtful to you. Like, they just moved on. So they are playing around. They are not knocking on your door just yet, but I do believe that it's not over. Unblock me. I miss you and want to connect. Please unblock me. Literally and energetically, so we can speak. I have a lot to say. So if you unblock them, if that's the reason why you haven't been connecting, then maybe you will hear an answer to your question and what it is that you want to hear from them. But obviously this person's having some kind of enlightenment over, I'm not talking to you, I'm not seeing you, I have feelings surfacing, I've been playing games and I'm realizing it. And maybe they're getting sick and tired of playing around. Maybe they miss what they had and they are realizing that they're not in a good place and they were in a better place when they were in a connection with you. We're going to put this out into the universe. We have to unblock this connection either way, energetically or literally, like that card says. And we also have to send some messages to this person that you're going to do it on your terms, that you are not an option. You are not in competition with anybody. And if you are not number one, you don't want any of this. So we're going to put this out into the universe. And I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at CathyMamelinPsychicMedium.com.